Recently, my great ally and Vice Admiral has been made into a full-ranking member of the Nebulan High Council and advanced to the Prefect of the Zeta, Ta, and Epsilon Quadrants. In addition, he has been promoted to the rank of Admiral of the Dominion, while simultaneously awarded the grand high title of Choptaurious, which means the Omnipotent One. And very soon, I expect him to be presented with the second brain module. Yes, it is indeed a happy time period. I am very pleased to announce that the wretched remains of the pathetic and now deceased Corporal Snarlzak has been successfully towed to the Xenon 4 Quadrant, the sewer of the universe. The Zeta Quadrant is now free of the embarrassment caused from this cowardly little life form that once imagined himself to be a leader. Corporal Snarlzak's disgraceful remains were brought to the Xenon 4 Quadrant at star time 3345.56. As the entire universe now celebrates the demise of the puny and now dead Corporal Snarlzak, I am very pleased and thankful that Choptaurious has moved this quadrant out of a certain chaos into a state of prosperity and affluence in such a short amount of time. He has shown true leadership, control, and direction, taking steps to restore a feeling of pride and safety, bringing back dignity to all life forms, and looking out for their welfare. Recently, Admiral Choptaurious has commissioned billions of decontamination crews into the Zeta Quadrant to cleanse all traces of this diminutive little corporal and former court jester of mine that infected the area. Another one of Admiral Choptaurious' first actions as Prefect was to deploy thousands of tachyon negative ambience emitters into his quadrant. The reason for this act was to remove any and all evidence of the coward vibrations that may still remain due to the centuries of fear, fright, anxiety, and terror that were constantly discharged and emitted from the now deceased Corporal Snarlzak. See how much Choptaurious cares for his minions? And now, at this time, I hereby announce this new directive. From this time forward, the area known as the Xenon 4 Quadrant, the sewer of the universe, is completely off limits and has been designated as the corrupted zone. It is strongly recommended that all life forms stay clear of this area, not only because of the toxic hazards that are present, but mostly because to be in an area where Corporal Snarlzak's putrid carcass resides would be a humiliating, degrading, and shameful experience that no one should have to endure. And after being infected with the coward vibrations that are so strong there, a life form would have to end their life in shame. To reiterate, the corrupted zone is absolutely off limits, and for those unfortunate individuals who accidentally wander into this region, several disintegration facilities have been set up, so that you may report to, that you may self-terminate to avoid the disgrace, dishonor, and humiliation of the Snarlzak pollution. Once again, great work, Prefect Choptaurious. And now, the Zeta Quadrant is finally free from the weakness of the little comical corporal who pretended to be king. The great Admiral Choptaurious can now begin the healing process for all of the poor souls of the restored Zeta Quadrant, much as I did for the people of Nebulan long ago, centuries before I became trapped in a sub-interference vortex where I'm currently imprisoned. Now I will leave you with some historical images of me as I personally attended to my followers in the healing centers that were established throughout the Quadrant Choptaurious.